Welcome to Whiteboard Wednesdays. This is where we look at some of the trickier questions you might have when it comes to money, and we draw out the answers. Get it? Anyway, I'm Taylor Blackburn. I'm a personal finance specialist here at Finder. Now, before we jump in, don't forget to click like, subscribe, and hit the bell. Do you budget? Are you tracking every expense and keeping an eagle eye on your finances at all times? Or are you more of an ostrich with your head in the sand? Or perhaps you're somewhere in between. Now, at Finder, we survey people about how they're spending their money every month. And what we're hearing from you is that how Aussies manage their money can be very different. Right now, 53% of Aussies say they're feeling somewhat stressed about their situation, and 19% say they're extremely stressed. When we've asked Aussies about their budgeting habits, it starts to make sense. Our research has found that almost 1 in 5 Australians don't keep track of their money, like at all. Like this guy. 17% of Australian adults don't have a budget, while 7% palm off that responsibility to someone else in their family. So that's an estimated 3.3 million people who don't know where their money is going. For those who do budget, 46% use internet banking to help, and 34% use banking apps, 28% love a spreadsheet, and 9% use a budgeting app. Now, if you're one of those non-budgeters, what are you missing out on? Well, we've got numbers on that too. Turns out that people who use budgeting apps have on average $4,400 more in savings than those who don't. That's an extra $404 per month. The data also shows that Aussies using money apps are more likely to be able to manage their finances without a credit card. 85% say they don't need a card, compared to 79% of those without apps. We know that the idea of budgeting when money is tight can seem overwhelming, but you can't change your situation until you know where your money is going. It takes discipline to stick to a budget, but it can be a tool to relieve financial stress. So here are some of our tips to get started if you're keen to set up a budget. First up, start small. Just commit to tracking your expenses for 1 month to see your spending patterns. And if you want to take the pain out of this process, you can use the Finder app. It can automatically identify and categorize all of your expenses, including stuff like streaming subscriptions that you may have forgotten about. We also have a free budget planner online, which is basically a table that allows you to list in things like your income and expenses. Having laid it all out like this, it makes it easier to ensure that you're accounting for all of your income and costs and you haven't forgotten about anything. It's important to analyze your past spending too. Look over your statements from the last 3 months and find out how much you're spending on things like food, entertainment, shopping, fuel, and also those irregular expenses that you can't really plan for. Once you've got a budget in place, you'll be better prepared to handle when life's irregularities come your way. So it bears repeating one final time. Track your spending, take 3 months, see what's happening, review it at the end, become a bit more like our friend the eagle here, and break the cycle of living paycheck to paycheck. Now, if you want to see more Whiteboard Wednesdays, hit the like and subscribe button. And if you want to see more of the statistics that we base the video on, you can click right here. And check out the description below for some guides on the topics mentioned in this video.